Hey guys, MathesonGame50 here, bringing you my post game for the Florida Panthers tonight, playing and defeating the Tampa Bay Lightning to break that 4-game losing streak that was very hard to watch on the road. So tonight, first we're gonna go over the game summary, then we're gonna go over some other stuff. So start at the game. We take a penalty. Alex Petrovic, welcome back. Go to the box. But on the penalty kill, Keith Yandel leads the rush. A 3-on-2 gives over to Trocheck, who dishes to Jokinen for a shorthanded goal to give us a 1-0 lead on the Lightning. But less than 2 minutes later, on that same power play for the Lightning, Nikita Kucherov gets a pass one-timer and beats Reimer. Nothing he could have done about that. I would say that play was Trocheck's fault. That was his man, and he just didn't take him. Kucherov was wide open in the slot. They had the fifth best power play in the league. You got to know where everybody is. So tough to give that one up on a defensive mistake. And we really didn't have any other goals in the game until we got to overtime. But unbelievable performance by James Reimer tonight, and that led us to the overtime. Great chances both ways. I think this was a very even, close game. Two injured teams. Us without Barkov and Huberdeau, then without Steven Stamkos. It was a very close game, and I thought we played great. They played great. But, so then we get into the overtime. By the way, before we got to the overtime, I think we got to make a new slogan. So now, this channel is MathesonGame50. That's because Vinny Trocheck in Game 6 was tripped, and there was no call for it. Now, because of tonight's game, we got a new thing now. We have a new thing, and you know what we're going to call it? We're going to call it Matheson was tripped. If you saw with about a minute left in this hockey game, Matheson took it around the net, and this was more clear than the Trocheck chip, which is really saying something. He had the puck on his stick, Matheson, going around the net, and Hedman gets his stick inside the skates of Michael Matheson, and nothing called. Everyone's standing up. And everyone was freaking out. And, Matheson was tripped. Matheson Game 50. Because it's 50th game of the year of the regular season. So, about that. Then we get into the overtime. And now we actually get a penalty called in our favor. Jason Demers steals it away from Tyler Johnson. Gets on a mini breakaway, but it wasn't quite a breakaway, so it was just a penalty. And on that ensuing power play, Trocheck dishes back down for Jokinen, who comes out of his screen over to Yandel, and a great pass and a great finish by Jonathan Marchessault to secure that overtime win, put us 4 points within a playoff spot. Overall, a great game played by the Cats and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Of course, they played great too. A very tight game, very close game, and I got a couple things to go over. First of all, James Reimer was unreal. Bukestad, I thought, played a great game. He was very aggressive tonight. Alex Petrovic. This is what I think happened with the Panthers tonight. This is what I think the difference that Petrovic makes. So, Petrovic goes back tonight playing with Matheson. And that gives the freedom for Matheson to go do whatever the hell he wants. So, Petrovic is back. You have that defensive back that can play the body and people are scared. That's number one. But number two is, remember I said the reason Aaron Ekblad was being so terrible this year, especially on the defensive side, is because he had all of the work to do. And there was nobody there who had any experience defensively and was a defensive defenseman that could help him out. Now, Alex Petrovic comes back. Aaron Ekblad doesn't have to do too much of the work. Alex Petrovic does the dirty work for him, and Ekblad can just focus on the offense just like he did last season. He had some great offensive opportunities tonight, and I really think he deserved the point. Also, we had a bunch of 2-on-1s, which we should have capitalized on. A great one by Jared McCann, which was this close to going in, but it was a very close one there. But overall, this was just a very close game. And something I wanted to point out, which I thought might have been the best part of the game. So as we go throughout the game, I see if you're watching this, you know what I mean. On the right side of the screen, you can see this guy holding up a pair of loose leaf paper, and it says Fire Row. I thought it was and the announcers didn't even acknowledge it, which they're probably not allowed to, but I thought it was the funniest thing of all time. And I had just said to a lot of people in school and my dad that we should have fired Rowe, but I thought about it again. You can't really say that because of the injuries, but it was hilarious to see someone hold up a sign that says Fire Rowe in the arena. I just thought it was hilarious. Besides from that, nothing else to say. Just an amazing game played by James Reimer. And I wanted to let you guys know how superstitious I was. So we get into the third period, and my parents get home from going from a movie. And I come down, I'm watching 5 minutes with my dad, and I'm jumping around, and I'm like, look like I have like ADD or ADHD or something like that. My mom was like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm gonna pee my pants." Like I was holding it in because we had played such a great game before I went to the bathroom. My mom told me I had to go to the bathroom, and I did not, and I stayed for the rest of the game. And we scored the overtime goal, and Marshall put it in, and I celebrate a little bit, and then I go right to the bathroom and let it all out. And that's just how superstitious I am for this team. Also, this was a great game for our confidence. This is exactly what I said in the pregame. The confidence, our standings, we are now 2 wins away from a playoff spot. In the Atlantic, we're 4 points away from Boston. We have 2 games in hand of them. And then in the wild card, we're 4 points away from Philly, who came up with a win against Toronto tonight. We are now 3 points away from the Leafs, which is pretty good for us. And we're moving up. We're staying in the playoff race, and we're about a point behind the Islanders. So very happy about how we're playing right now. Going to the All-Star break, I think this was a very important win, just to keep the confidence up, knowing that we win a game going into the All-Star break, and then coming back, hopefully we're ready to go. That game is huge. The game coming back against Ottawa, that game is huge. Bottom line is it's a divisional matchup, a team that we are now 6 points behind. If we can get the win, we're only 4 points behind the Senators for second place in the division, which would be huge. And Boston plays Tampa that night, and Boston plays the following day. So pretty huge on our standpoint that in the fact that we need to win these games, that we need to win this game against Ottawa. Honestly, just unreal game played by the Cats. A complete game. And one more thing I want to go over before I sign off. I think there was a big difference in Petrovic tonight in that we had support. And what I mean by that is that we made a lot of careless mistakes tonight. And if you watch this game, you know the Panthers made a lot of careless mistakes in this one. And the thing was that whenever a careless mistake was made, there was always support to, I would say, make sure that nothing terrible happened. I mean, we made some great plays after we made our mistakes, but we got to cut down on those mistakes. We made some great plays following those mistakes to get the puck out of the zone, out of trouble, and to just have that support is a really good thing to have as a team, and that's something that boosts your confidence. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the big win by the Panthers tonight, because I know I did, and I'm going to be very happy going to this All-Star weekend with a win. And Trocheck gets to go to LA. Congrats to you. But honestly, I'm just focusing on this game against Ottawa because this game is huge. I will probably be there, and the game on February 3rd, and because it's going to be a good game. So that's pretty much it from here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you not until next Tuesday because that's how long till we play. Unless I have any injury update to give you guys. If something changes with Barkov and Huberdeau, or someone gets hurt in practice, knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys, and I'll see you on Tuesday.